Good afternoon, everybody. I'm feeling a little better. Like I said in my last video, the flu has been beating the you-know-what out of me. But I had to get out to the card shed today and, well, have a little fun because I felt not very well. Today we're looking at a 1996 Collector's Choice Kobe Bryant rookie. Pulled this, almost 30 years ago. Had it in my collection, then a couple years ago sent off about 50 Kobe Bryant rookies to PSA to get graded, and got some really nice grades back, but then there was a handful that were just didn't make sense, and this is one of them. As you see, we got an EX5, which is basically worthless. And if you look at the card, centering on the front looks pretty darn good. On the back, little off, left to right. Not terrible. Maybe a 9. I've seen worse get 9s before on that centering. When you take a look real close, you're going to see a reflection. I got my light here. I don't see any softness of corners. I don't see any blemishes. And I know I cleaned the card beautifully before submitting it in. Not with anything nefarious. But the troubling issue is we paid $20 to get this graded. They're selling raw between $10 and $15, give or take. No 6 or 5s or lower have been sold that I can see on eBay, at least recently. Your 7s are going for about $20. Your 8s for $25. Your 9s upwards of $80 to $120, and then your 10s sit around $300 for this card. I was not expecting a 10 out of this. I was actually expecting an 8, maybe a 9. I mean, it is a clean card. Again, no creases, no soft corners, edges look good, everything. So I was thinking 8, 9. If I had a grader with a bad day, maybe an 8. Good day, 9. But not a 5. So we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna, in this video here in a moment, I'm gonna crack this because right now I could sell this more raw than I can keeping it in this PSA slab. So I'm going to crack this, and if all goes well with that, I'm going to resubmit this to PSA and see what happens. And then we'll do a before and after video just to kind of take a look. The one thing that I'm looking for before I start putting my family's hard-earned money back into the grading system is some consistency, because I feel it's lacking with some of the companies. Honestly, really just PSA. I mean, when we send to SGC, I feel like we get grades back that make sense, and I can explain as to why we got that grade. With PSA, I cannot. I mean, I've looked at this card probably 10,000 times, and it's not a high-end card. I know getting a 9 or a 10 isn't going to make or break family vacation this year, but it is something that I just want it to be done fair. And I think that's all any of us want. We want fair, consistent grading. We're spending our hard-earned money on sports cards in a hobby, side business. And yeah, I want to know that the money I mean, if I go to McDonald's and I'm getting a Coke, a cheeseburger, and a fry, and it comes out flat Coke, stale bun, and cold fries, what am I going to do? Am I going to go back there? Am I going to go back and give it back and expect my money back? Damn right I am, because that's poor service, poor quality. They're held accountable. PSA, there is no accountability to them. I get this grade, and that's the end all be all, which that's not the world we live in. So we do need some type of regulation and guidance for them to play within, some parameters to play within, to make sure our hard earned money is being spent on a service that doesn't have to be perfect, but I expect it to be better than what it is. And I think there's a lot of you out there that agree. So River and I are going to have a little fun with this. We're going to crack this, send it back in, see what happens. I mean, if it comes back a 5, or when I crack it, if there's something that I missed, but like I said, I've gone through this thing over and over and over, and it looks like a beautiful card. So hope you guys have a great night. Again, River and I, we appreciate your follows. We appreciate your commentary, your hearts, everything. Hit me up. Let me know what struggles you've had. Let me know some successes you've had with grading, because I know there's some of those out there. So I don't want this to be only negative. But I want to see if there's opportunity for PSA to truly become the best grading company in the world, and be more consistent. All right, RJ Sports Cards 9, we're out.